Alright, welcome back to Tales of Xillia, guys, and hopefully this time I'm not going to be crying over my computer anymore. It'll make me a very sad panda if I do. But anyways, Adrian, would you like to tell them what happened?
Sure, we've left the research facility, and unfortunately, Mila has seemed to have lost the power of the four great spirits. And, well, we are getting the frig out of Fenmont now. Well, more she so needs to get out of Fenmont, so we're heading to the Sea Haven for her to get out. Here's the thing, without the four, Mila is relatively powerless. She has relied on the four for everything, in swimming, fighting, and, weirdly enough, and literally drying herself off. She's quite reliant on them, and without them, well...
It's a crutch, basically.
She's a little... she needs to relearn how to fight, pretty much. As, like, if you notice when she's fighting, she literally wields her sword with just one arm and goes up and down instead of over.
So, it's a little bit weird right now.
Yeah, she needs to adjust.
Dr. Jude?
Oh yeah, and Jude's in trouble as well.
Yeah, but we don't know that yet.
Is that you?
Well, now we're going to, but anyways.
What's going on here? I can't believe you are the one we're looking for. Jude Mathis, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's one for her, too. I'm authorized to use force if necessary. But I don't want to hurt you.
But wait, just hold on a minute. We may have done a little breaking and entering, but that hardly makes us public enemy #1.
You tell him, baby.
Here's one of the cliches I cannot stand. They will not listen to you no matter what you have to say.
Mr. Eldon!
I'm sorry. But I'm afraid I have my orders.
Well, I wish I did heal you now.
I wish people would just let me hear the side of the story.
I have to resist.
Then we'll do it the hard way. Go on,
Resisting the law. Well, Mila is. Jude's just like, ugh.
She's like, I'm just a bystander. I didn't mean to do this.
You still broke in, though, little Jude, but... Judy, you still broke in. You're in trouble.
Anyways, it looks like there's a ship escaping.
This is goodbye, Jude. Forgive me for all of this.
And Mila's gonna peace out and not bring you along. See you, loser.
The more trouble you give us, the harder your sentence.
It's just that I just wanted to...
And here comes my current favorite character.
Our knight in shining leather. Yeah, sure.
Protecting the world from pipsqueaks like you.
And our first Yaoi couple of the game.
Save the chit chat for
Well,
later.
for me at least.
About to set sail,
I'll dive into that later.
But
Listen close, kid. The military issued your warrants, and with the Military Powers Act invoked, you're an ex-marked criminal. If they catch you,
He
you'll
looks
face
drunk right there. Like, it's weird.
execution.
What? Execution?
Like, that's a really harsh sentence for something like this. I mean, I understand there's a point to it, but like...
Come on.
Here we go. And it was at that moment I started shipping these two.
But what's the problem with your ship, my dear?
Well, the issue is, our good old friend here who just saved us is 25, and Jude's 15. So am I a horrible person for liking this ship? Not really, because it is super popular, but it makes me feel a little bad.
It makes me think of Boku no Pico. Do you know about Boku no Pico?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that when you say that, I kind of get that situation in my mind. I'm like, oh jeez.
But, yeah, I really do love them as a ship. I do ship, and before you throw your forks and spoons and knives at me, I will say I do indeed like Jude and Mila as well.
Which is probably better.
And this is Mila.
But I really love Alvin and Jude. As you saw, his name is Alvin.
Hang in there, kid.
The dashing, good-looking young man of 25.
Savior Project. Yes!
Oh, here's the Savior Project.
Hell yes!
Our dashing young man, Alvin.
Looks like everything's working right now, so I'm not scared. At least.
Yep.
As long as I keep the room pretty cold, it ain't gonna matter.
That captain needs to lay off a bit. Is he planning to grill us the entire voyage?
Also, our wonderful Alvin is voiced by Matthew
What do you
Mercer,
expect?
who is just amazing
You don't have
and is
any
going to
sort
be
of
at Techo
identification.
this year, and
Oh yeah, that's right, you did say that.
I gotta go. I gotta meet him.
And for any of you who don't know what Techo is, it's Pittsburgh's anime convention, basically.
I can't believe we're heading to
So, we don't. That's our anime convention here, and if you guys go to
We're leaving
Techo
Fenmon's
and you want to
Spirit
meet up
Club.
with us, we're gonna be there. So
Yes, I will hopefully be able to go. I gotta get him to sign a whole bunch of my stuff. Oh, and now we are out of Fenmont's night climb. So,
You said
beautiful
you were
skies
missing.
from here on out.
Didn't expect that.
Hey, can I ask you something? Why did you save us? What's in it for you?
Well, cash, of course.
How does saving us make you money?
Simple. I figure you must be in serious trouble if the military's after you. Now that I've
mercenary.
swung to your rescue and
Yep.
impressed you with my daring do,
A staple
I can
character in
charge
every
you for
Tales
my
of game.
services.
Charge us what? I'm
Am I
nearly
wrong?
broke.
actually,
I'm
there
afraid.
is kinda. In a way. You always have. You sometimes
take
have the
more than just
mercenary
cashing, though.
character, such
Don't you have
as
any
Kratos and
precious
Symphonia.
metals?
But
Jewels?
in Vesperia,
Which
there really
relatives
wasn't
about to
any
croak?
mercenary character, and I do not
Nothing on
believe
me.
there was one
Everything
in
happens
Abyss
so
or
fast.
Hearts R. So
That's a
I don't
lie.
have anything
I
that
think
would
Jade
sell
was a
for high price
mercenary.
either.
in-
no, he wasn't a mercenary. He was just a really high up science
exactly
guy,
do
I
you do,
believe. I
Alvin?
don't think he was a
That
mercenary.
shows how much I care.
I don't believe he was a mercenary. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. It has been
You're on the
a
right track, kid.
long time
I'm a
since I played
mercenary.
Abyss.
Oh yeah. By the way,
It's
for
better
anybody
than
who
being a
knows
soldier.
about Tales of the
You
Abyss
don't
or
have to
likes
follow
Tales of the
orders.
Abyss, I hate
Set
that
our
game.
hours,
And I will never
we
play it
help
again.
people.
I mean, I
For a
might
price.
now that I'm older and that I have
it would
more
seem like you
understanding of
helped us
character
for
development and stuff like that, but I hated
well,
Abyss. I
it's
hated
a
it
risky
so much.
trade.
I made a rant on it back in
Maybe I'll find some paying
2006 or
customers
7, I
in Anjou.
believe, and it got so much
Sorry
hate.
about
Like,
that.
so much hate.
Oh yeah, as you see, we can't pay Alvin. We're all
Charity
broke.
work. Wonderful. Are we there yet?
So sorry, bro. We could pay you in other ways.
Favors? Jude can at least pay you in favors. I don't know about Mila.
Okay. Once we reach the Sornin town, I will also explain the other reason why I shipped these Alvin and Jude, and it's all my brother's fault. I will just say that now. Yeah. But also to Soul, whenever they watch this, I will say this: no, I will not get good with my ships. I will always have trash tastes. Sorry. But I still do ship Jude and Mila, I swear.
Are you like that kind of person where like you
hard to
have to
believe
have
we're in
like
a
your
whole
certain
different
ships and
country.
otherwise like
Although
and you
it
don't care
feels
about what
just
other
like
people
home.
say about your ships?
Well, this
Yeah,
part
if
of
I like a
is
ship,
hardly
I
what
will
I'd call
straight out
exotic.
say I do indeed enjoy it, but I'm sorry, I probably make Jude the poor little
Hey,
bastard of
here's
this
a
game
map.
and saying I
Let me
ship
check
him
it
with
out for a bit.
quite a few people, just because it's really, really cute.
He's not a bastard, he's just a whore. You ship him as a whore.
I'm sorry to Jude, but
He's
I-
15, dude!
The way he plays it
I
cool.
really like certain ships with him.
Has he?
One is a little
He's always in
obscure,
charge,
I will say that, but I
Would it
won't
kill you
mention
to
it
show
until
a
the
little
character
concern?
appears.
You dragged him into this.
See,
But-
this is the reason why this is going to be called Two
I told him
Fangirls
again
Play,
and
because
again
we are going to be
that
talking
I'm
about our
willing
ships the
to
whole time.
Not the whole time, but I will.
Some of the,
mention-
okay fine, some
see.
of the time.
He believes
Which
he
is
got
gonna be for
himself
her
in
the
this
whole
mess,
time.
So now he has to put on a brave
But
face.
yeah, if you fall for Jude and Alvin like I did,
He's
then
still
well,
acting like an adult.
my bad.
I have a question for you.
What?
Is there like relationship stats in this game? Like you have to talk to certain people to get
So?
certain stats, and then eventually
Maybe no.
that'll like
No.
show the outcome of the game. Or
You must
is this
be
like
well
Tales of
versed with the
Symphonia, or is
sword.
this different?
Mercenaries like you.
This
must
is
have some
different.
battle chops.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Well,
Is this
yeah,
more
of
straightforward?
This is very
teach me how to use
straightforward.
one.
Once you hit
Okay.
I don't have
the
a full
affinity
backing
thing will
weapon.
come in with actually
I
Xillia
can't wield a
too.
sword. What's next?
Affinity plays a big thing in that,
Before?
considering
Because I think
Not
I
sure I
mentioned in my
follow.
Tales of Symphonia,
But I'd be
start
more
of
than
the
happy to
Tales of
teach you.
Symphonia
If
playthrough,
only
you
we
have to
had
talk
some
to certain
cash.
people to get certain
So you
relationship
help.
stats, because that in turn is
How about we
gonna
make some moolah
give you
while I
some
train you?
outcome in the end of the game, or it will help
What do you
keep or
mean?
kill characters.
Well,
But I wasn't
there's
sure
got
whether or
to be
not that
some
was the
paying
case in this
customers
game.
here in the
so.
Sea Haven, right? Let's take a look around.
well, anyway,
Anyways, let's move on with the story, shall we?
it's
Now
time we gotta make some money to pay Alvin back. So time to take up some jobs and the quote unquote of how to do sub events. Now, okay, I will say this: my first playthrough Tales of Xillia, I kind of skipped over sub events. That was
A big mistake.
a big mistake on certain things. This will not be. I will keep this as out spoiled as possible. But certain sub events actually will describe certain background of the characters that is not part of the main story. And when you play Xillia 2 and you learn of it, it's really, really, really awkward, if you didn't know. I ended up watching it through someone else's playthrough. I can't remember, my bad on that. And so I learned a bunch of things on the characters. So, I will do my best to try to point out when to do certain sub-events.
Well, you are the backseat driver in this. I am the driver, but she's the backstreet driver. She knows what's going on. I have no clue, so.
Sounds so unsavory. You berate poor Jude like this, too?
But yeah, like I said, for certain sub-events for characters, so you can learn more on their backstory, since the game, unfortunately, does do diddly squat on that at times, I will try my best to point these events out. And if not, I will explain it through the game if it's very confusing. If it's confusing and they bring it up.
He is now known as the mercenary with the heart of gold. You got that? That's important, guys. Apparently he's supposed to be a good guy.
He is. He's the mercenary with the heart of gold. Go to that. Now you go to that lady.
I know. I remember. I was at this part. I know the part.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my camera controls right because I think my cameras are off again. Okay. Yeah, they're good. Sorry. Anyways, let's talk to her, shall we?
Yeah.
Hey there. You've got a request, right? How about letting us handle it?
Oh, you're mercenaries. Oh, perfect timing.
Well,
what kind of request?
Alvin is, but
we're kind of just hacking
Someone's got
along.
a problem with monsters, and we get paid to solve their problem.
Ah, so by taking on these jobs, you get the reward and I get the practice.
Right. Everybody wins. Well, except the monsters.
That was important, by the way.
Hit us with the details.
Some monsters we've never seen before are lurking near a lake west of the Sea Haven. A lot of people depend on that lake for water, so those monsters have become a real nuisance. I'm looking for someone to exterminate the beasts.
What's the reward?
Cash, of course.
You heard the woman. Thoughts?
Sounds fine to me. Fighting monsters will be good training.
Excellent. Now these beasts are no pushovers, so please watch yourselves.
And don't we get to learn about linked fighting at this point?
Yep, we will learn about linked fighting, and I will say
About your
this.
sword training.
Linked fighting is very, very
The monsters
helpful,
aren't just
but
going
when
to
it's with
stand
two
there like
players,
training dummies, you know?
How do you get out of linked fighting is the question,
We
because
should go
I
over
never
some
figured that
basics
out.
first.
Okay, I can show you. You'll just
appreciate
look
it.
down at my hands and stuff whenever we get into it.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. Honestly, linked fighting with 2 people and 3 party members is a little blah,
Ready your sword.
considering that when you're linked with me and I'm your secondary partner, you'll see my skill,
That'll do.
but I can't use any of my arts because you're the leader, and vice versa. But if you ever link with, I might link with you super quickly to pull off a linked art, because I'm pretty decent at doing those
Shall
now.
we go?
Okay.
I will just do it quickly, but if you ever link with me, just tell me in advance so I'm not trying to do an art and going, what the frig?
Right.
Because
Okay.
Now that we've crossed the border.
I mean, once we get it figured out, it's gonna be easier, so.
it'll be easier once we have 4 people, then we can link with
Just that
one
he
person
still has some
each.
time to think things over.
Because right now it's gonna suck
Sorry,
ridiculously with
I'll
just the
make
2
up my
of
mind by the
us.
time you set off.
Well,
And Alvin.
I can probably.
Let's go
The
and
thing
complete that
issue
request.
is, when it comes to linked arts, of course, Mila and Jude have the most together, but
You thought
there's
you were
some
doing the right
we can do
thing.
with Alvin as well.
Now you're on the run.
Okay.
That's a pretty tough lesson for a kid your age.
Yeah, but I brought it upon myself.
Poor thing. I fucked up. Okay.
So time to go fight some monsters. But first, before we do that, go to the shops.
Oh god, my camera's freaking me up again. No!
Okay, time to explain how shops work. Talk. Here we go. Shop expansion. The point is, in order to get better items, equipment, and everything, you must expand your shop levels. And so go to expand. Okay, let's do the item shop first. Click on the item shop. Donate materials. Now go to where the monster beast head is. Donate all that. And voila! Now do that with every shop you have. You always want to donate materials. Save your gold. If you have... if you don't have any leaves, skip it for now.
Oh. Don't have any?
Well, you're on rocks, not leaves.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm confused.
Okay, go back, leave without expanding. Okay, you can come back and donate those rocks later, because you can actually donate those rocks because you want to donate to what's actually, because you'll get ×2 the amount of points depending on the items and stuff, which are on the sides.
Oh, I see now. Okay, yeah.
So you want to do that. So you don't want to donate all of that. Now, you can expand any shop and stuff like that.
Oh, but it's all the same.
It's all the same and everything.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So just make sure to expand your shops. With that, you'll get better items and equipment.
And of course, you're going to help me along the way, so I remember
Yes.
that stuff. Okay, anyways, we're going to save the game real quick.
Yes, and also with shop expansion too, you'll get discounts on items and armor and accessories. Xillia, unfortunately, is not very nice when it comes to throwing money at you. So the best thing to do is actually not buy the newest stuff right away, but wait till it has a discount on it.
Alright, but anyways, we're going to stop the game here for now. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more I do videos like this pretty much every day. I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Bye-bye.